All right, so August, Las Vegas 2022. We have kind of an overcast day. First of all, here's Merida, and that's Princess, and there's Donatello. They're doing great, so it's wonderful. They're just wandering around the patio here. Looks like we have a very overcast day. And over here we have Big Charlie. The thing about tortoises is they try to go the most difficult path because it has a little climbing and challenging involved. I see Athena on the prowl over there. And Charlie, did you make it through, babe? And there we go. You just climbed over the other cement tortoise there. So yeah, so we've got Charlie, and then we have the little guys. And we have the dividing wall because Charlie does not get along well with others. Plus he is just way too big. And his size is something that he would have the ability to really hurt the little ones if he didn't want them around. They don't bite each other, they just kind of ram each other. And you see how he just he lowered himself down with his arms underneath him like that? That's kind of a happy, passive thing that he does. That means that he's very comfortable and happy right now. My cats have enjoyed being around their tortoises, so they all get along very well. Yes, Charlie again is a very mature tortoise. He's somewhere between, I don't know, 50 and 80 because he came to me as a mature tortoise over 30 years ago. Most likely he's more like maybe 70 or something. I'm going to put him around there. So he's been with me 33 years, and I think I spoke about this in another video, but if you look at his scoots right here, they're kind of damaged. This is an indicator that that he had kind of a rough childhood, maybe not enough sun or bad diet when he was little, because the scoots should be healthy like the little ones. So again, they have 13, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. So that's the way that the scoots work on the tortoises. They like being pat on their heads. And he likes it on his arms right there, just kind of nice and gentle on his arms. He likes that. And they don't have ears, but they hear through vibrations. So he knows my voice. And let's just go look at the scoots on one of the little guys to look at the healthy scoots. Their scoots are so healthy because, this is Princess here, their scoots are so healthy because they were under the UV lights for 2 years when they were babies. And here's little Donatello. They should go up like that, and they should be just nice and healthy, yes. And they like, because they've been handled so much, they like my voice, they like to come to me, they I don't know, in my mind they think I'm mommy. And they know that I will give them food and loves, and they do like to be and again, kitty cats and tortoises can get along. I think they like the kitty cats more than the kitty cats like them. But we do have, again, Charlie just hanging out over there, and I think it is going to rain very soon here. I feel it in the air. You hear me talking there? I feel like he has a smile on his face. Do you guys see that smile on his face? They're funny because sometimes they wag their tails, and they do have lots of emotions and have personality. He's a little on the grumpy side, is what I say sometimes, but I was going to say, let's look back at his little tail. Can't really see it too much. He likes to eat that crawling rose, the leaves as well as the rose petals. And he's very happy back here. So, what are you doing? I gave you a nice salad. I made a nice salad for him. Let's see if he hasn't seen that yet. All right, in his salad here, we have romaine, sugar snap peas, green beans, a banana, and some chopped apple. So that's kind of a special salad there. So, probably one of the best salads that I've made him. If I pick him up, I need 2 hands, so I'll need to put this down. The little ones, they already had their breakfast. I made them the same salad, but they've already eaten that. You gonna come to me again over here? Yeah. Okay, again, they're very sweet. I think they're very sweet. They know me, they come to me. They also, an interesting thing about them, they like to pace. So like along this wall here, they won't try to get over it, but they will pace it. So I would say they're on duty. And they like to pace walls, as does Charlie. The main wall that Charlie likes to pace is that wall right there. He'll pace over there to the back gate and back over. You hear me talking? Well, here, I don't think I can pick you up with one. Oh, I can't. He weighs like 30 pounds. I just can't do that. But what we can do, this is one thing I do with them sometimes, is I will give them a piece of something and just kind of like make them walk slowly over to where you want them to go. If you don't want to pick them up, just give them a bite and then you just move the bite. One of those things. Come on, you can do it, Charlie. I can pick him up, but that requires, as I said, 2 hands. Yeah. We'll get over to your dish here in a minute. And the reason I prefer the dishes is just because it's easier to go take inside. But, I use feeding stones as well. Just set their food on a feeding stone. But I've kind of turned into the dishes, and I just use flat reptile dishes that I get from Chewy.com. That's where I get mine from. I think maybe I got one from PetSmart. Here we go. We're almost there, babe. He's a little faster than you think. There we go. And he likes this clover, but he's going to be super happy when he sees that good little salad there. There we go. I had to airlift him a few inches. So he'll enjoy all of that. He loves that. All that stuff is stuff that he loves. He's not too fond of some things. Like, he's not a big fan of broccoli or cauliflower, but he will eat it if he's really hungry. But those are all basically his favorites. Yeah, I guess that's it. I'm not sure what else is good to talk about here. It's cooler right now because normally tortoises come out in the morning and then they tuck away when it's hot outside, and then they will come out again in the evening, but then they will of course put themselves to sleep before it's dark because they can't see. They don't have teeth. He has a beak, but he has a very sharp one, so he loves to be hand fed, but just hand fed like this. But the problem is he does have a very sharp bite, not intentionally, but just trying to get the food. So you have to be careful when they're older. The little ones, on the other hand, if they bite you, it isn't hard at all. It does not hurt. It doesn't draw blood, but it's likely that he could draw blood, just not intentionally. Again, it's just taking that bite. That's where he paces. You can kind of almost see where the rocks form a little path there. They just like to pace, and that's their nature. Especially like today, we might get some rain, so it's probably going to be a pacing day for these guys. And yeah, let me just put some of that back in there so you get all the good stuff. Yeah, there we go. All right, I'm probably a little overly motherly there, but that's okay. He's used to it. All right, again, that's Charlie. The babies are over here. And there are 5 babies on this side. Ages, well, August is their birthday, so they are ages 2, 3, and 4. So Princess there is 3. 2, 3, and 4, and then we have Athena, who is the mommy tortoise, and I certainly hope that I didn't accidentally let somebody inside the house. All right, I'm laughing because over here Merida is eating again. She eats more than any of them, and she is the littlest one. She's very small. She's just turning 2, and she is the littlest thing in the world. You can see how she would fit into the palm of my hand. And so she's where she's just she's gonna be a little tortoise. That's okay. It's just who she is. She's real bossy though. And she probably covers more space than any of the others as far as running around the backyard. So she just eats and eats and eats, but she doesn't seem to grow a lot. And I talked about this before also around their scoots, and she has very healthy scoots. Hers have those little C's on them. I think that's cute. But the little threads, you can see the threads around the scoots. That's a sign that she's growing, so that makes me super happy. She'll be growing. There's Michelangelo. He looks like he just woke up. Here, babe, do you want me to airlift you over to the food? Get a little bite to eat before Merida eats it all? There you go, honey. So he's just looks like that because he was in the dirt and probably under a rosemary or something like that. And everyone's already eaten all this. He's getting what's left over. Oh, you don't need it right now? Okay. That's Michelangelo, and you can tell that because his shell is flatter, but he still has healthy scoots. What I do sometimes when they do wake up like that is I get a little watering can, and I do the little water my tortoise thing, which is, you see Charlie over there eating still, which is just give them a little nice water on top of their shell, and they absorb water through their shells and their skin, and I just feel like it cleans them off. There we go. We're doing a little water my tortoise. Yay! And you're all clean. And in my mind, it makes them feel better and cools them off. So whether it's turning your hose on light or, hey, you coming over here to say hi? Hi, baby. Hi. Yeah. You know, or using the little watering can. That's good for them. All right, so everyone's healthy and happy and growing. And again, I feed them. They eat off the plants here in the backyard. And then I try to give them a little salad a couple times a week, a few times a week, especially the babies because they're still growing. Charlie can do, he's fine without quite so much food. Tortoises really retain their water and their food, especially their water. You know, they can have water, they can live with water only once a year, but that has to be miserable, and I'm sure that they're barely surviving. So these guys get water through the irrigation system regularly, as well as through their romaine and their diet. All right, so that's just kind of it for where we are right here in August of 2022, and it may rain. Well, we've had a couple sprinkles, so we will get a little bit more of our monsoon today, and it's really fun to be outdoors with these guys. And we have hummingbirds. Oh, I think we just missed the hummingbirds. Oh, there's one up there. Hummingbirds, finches. These guys coming to my feet. And again, it doesn't hurt when they bite, but they don't They just like to walk over me, and that's fine. And that's just what they do. I know. Okay, I'll give you guys some more love. There we go. There we go. Remember, their shells, they can feel through them. It's kind of like their shells are kind of like your fingernails with a thick keratin as far as the feel that they have. Okay, before we sign off, let's go check on Charlie over here. See how he's doing on his salad. Oh, good boy. Yeah, oh, no, we didn't mean to interrupt you. Here we go. I don't want you to lose some of this stuff that you like so much. He just loves all of this. He hasn't had apples for a while. He really likes those. I know, I'll get out of your way. There you go. Let me just help you with one of these apples because I know you like it so much. It's so good for you. Yeah, gotta be careful there. Okay. It's about as brave as I am. All right. So until next time, enjoy your tortoises.